Meet Joan. Joan is a recent college graduate who just got a great job at Corporate Co's sunny LA branch. She's very excited. There's just one problem. Because her office is far away and out of reach of public transport, Joan is going to have to get a car. Unfortunately, she has no idea where to start. What should she do? Well, her first step is simple. Understand what car she needs, for which we recommend the free research website Kelley Blue Book. Then, assuming Joan has found the type of car she wants, she'll need to decide between leasing it or buying it. Leasing is when you rent a new car for a short period of time, generally 3 years. As for how it works, well, whenever you lease a car, you sign a lease contract, which covers the difference between the price of the new car, say $20,000, and what the dealer thinks the car will be worth at the end of the lease period, say $10,000. In a sense, the lease contract is then a lot like a loan. You're forced to repay the balance, in this case $10,000, over a fixed period of time with interest. However, because this contract only ever covers the difference between the car's current and future value, rather than the cost of the entire car itself, it will always have smaller monthly payments than a true auto loan. In addition, leased cars also have one other advantage. They're covered from beginning to end by the manufacturer's warranty. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, maybe, but lease contracts also come with 4 serious drawbacks. 1. They require excellent credit. 2. They're complicated and generally charge hefty fees if you ding up the car or exceed a maximum number of miles driven. 3. They're difficult to get out of without paying major fees and penalties, though some of these can be avoided if you use our recommended lease swapper. 4. They're inherently expensive. This should make sense. After all, leasing a bunch of cars over a 10-year period should be more expensive than buying one car and using it for many years. Because of these reasons, buying a car over leasing is almost always the smarter financial move, even in the short term. However, Joan doesn't have to buy a new car. In fact, Joan should seriously consider avoiding it. That's because, on average, a new car loses 45% of its value within the first 3 years of ownership. However, used cars, the most obvious solution, also have serious problems, especially when it comes to maintenance and repair. Fortunately, there is a workaround: certified pre-owned cars. These are less than 5 years old, have less than 80,000 miles, and have undergone an extensive exam to ensure that they're still operational. This makes them cheaper than a new car, but much less risky than a used car. Pretty cool, right? Hopefully you and Joan now better understand how to choose between buying and leasing. Be sure to watch our next video, where we'll walk you through financing a car. And be sure to check out our website, where you can find more educational material and free auto loan and car buying recommendations.